Sepsis is a serious medical condition. It occurs when the body overreacts to an infection. This reaction can damage organs and even lead to death. Imagine a fire alarm going off in your body, but instead of just ringing, it starts causing harm. That's what sepsis is like. When you get an infection, your body's immune system fights it off. With sepsis, this system goes into overdrive. Instead of just targeting the infection, it starts attacking healthy tissues and organs. This can lead to organ failure and, in severe cases, death. Sepsis is a true medical emergency. The good news is that with early detection and treatment, the chances of survival are much higher. That's why it's crucial to understand sepsis, recognize the warning signs, and seek immediate medical attention if you suspect something is wrong. Sepsis is a complex condition, but understanding the basics can make a world of difference. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your health. Sepsis can be triggered by any infection, but some are more common culprits than others. These include respiratory infections like pneumonia, urinary tract infections, and skin infections. In fact, pneumonia is one of the leading causes of sepsis worldwide. Take, for example, the case of a young athlete who developed sepsis after a seemingly minor cut on his leg became infected. What started as a small wound quickly escalated into a life-threatening situation. This highlights the fact that even seemingly minor infections can lead to sepsis if left untreated. Urinary tract infections, often dismissed as a nuisance, can also escalate to sepsis, particularly in older adults or those with weakened immune systems. Similarly, skin infections, especially those involving open wounds, can provide an entry point for bacteria to enter the bloodstream and trigger sepsis. It's important to remember that any infection, no matter how small, has the potential to develop into sepsis. Early detection and treatment are key to preventing serious complications. While anyone can get sepsis, some people are more at risk than others. This includes individuals with weakened immune systems, such as the elderly, infants, and people with chronic illnesses like diabetes or cancer. These individuals may have a harder time fighting off infections, making them more susceptible to sepsis. For instance, a person undergoing chemotherapy for cancer has a compromised immune system. They are more likely to develop sepsis from an infection compared to a healthy individual. This is because their body's defense mechanisms are weakened by the treatment. People who have had surgery or have been hospitalized recently are also at increased risk. This is because hospitals can harbor bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics, making infections more difficult to treat. Additionally, those with indwelling medical devices, such as catheters or breathing tubes, are also more vulnerable to sepsis. Understanding your risk factors for sepsis is crucial for early detection and prevention. If you fall into one of these high-risk groups, it's essential to be extra vigilant about your health and seek medical attention promptly if you suspect an infection. Preventing sepsis starts with taking simple steps to avoid infections in the first place. Good hygiene practices are paramount. This includes washing your hands frequently with soap and water, especially before eating, after using the toilet, and after touching wounds. Keeping wounds clean and covered is crucial. If you have a cut, scrape or burn, be sure to clean it thoroughly with soap and water and apply a clean bandage. This will help to prevent bacteria from entering the wound and causing an infection. Vaccinations are another important tool in the fight against sepsis. By getting vaccinated against common infections like the flu, pneumonia, and COVID-19, you can significantly reduce your risk of developing these infections and potentially sepsis.